5 minutes per response. So it really did do a lot of thinking. And here is the iterative loop that this person used with DeepSeek. So basically the problem description, what you want them to accomplish. Then here is your last failed attempt, improve from this, and then paste the last generated code here. So here's prompt number 1. Your task is to convert a given C++ ARM Neon SIMD to WASM SIMD. And basically what this is doing is improving the way that parallel processing works with the chip architecture. And so it is given a bunch of existing code that you're seeing here. And this is hardcore code. And then here's the function that you need to convert, and it gives it a bunch more code. And you must start your code with, there it is.
We're back.
And here's prompt 2. And with these prompts, the model was able to look for optimizations to run itself faster. Pretty amazing.
Wow. This is crazy. So this guy, well, we already talked about the DeepSeek. The DeepSeek, large language model, or the AI model that the Chinese put out. And yeah, it's been blowing past everybody's test. And then all of a sudden, some guy just prompted it to make itself twice as efficient. It's a very simple question. Hey, go in your own code and see where you can make this code run more efficiently. And this is crazy. Yo, this thing just self-improved itself. 200%. What are we gonna do now? My back is itchy. I don't even know what we're gonna do next. Is this, like everybody's been saying, like we are so close to super intelligence. Like, are we gonna like see this thing super intelligence in the next 4 or 5 years? Because everybody kept saying like 10, 15 years. But now, it looks like we're way closer. Looks like we're way closer to super intelligence. Are we buffering again? No? Alright. I want a snack. I ain't even gonna lie, yo. I could go for a snack. I don't know what I could snack on. I had a very light lunch. I had like a piece of fish and some salad. I'm not sure if I'm gonna am I gonna add more to the trees right now? I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna add more to the trees right now or not. I think I may have to let this dry a little bit before I add more to it. So we're gonna put it up and see. Damn it! Are we gonna get back into some black and gray and kind of work on the cobblestone pebble things you're sitting on? We might do that. All right, yeah. Cause that tree, I want that to dry a little bit before we go any further on that. Alright, jack this up as much as we can. Can I jack it up a little bit more like this? Well, if I start here, I don't know. You can't get much more height out of that anyway. Before that's touching the ceiling. Snack. I can go grab some pretzels. Got some pretzels. Amizu, what's up, guys? I only got one apple left. I done ate most of my damn apples. I got an orange sitting over here though. I keep forgetting I got that orange there. So we're gonna clean off the palette and get back in some gray. I'm still a little stuffy. That's why I'm trying to drink the rest of this ginger to see if I can get these sinuses to open back up. For some reason, I cannot get this laptop to connect to that speaker. It might just be the speaker because it is like a janky ass speaker, and this is some Intel Evo whatever new laptop. I don't know. It makes that connection notification sound, but it will not play through that fucking speaker for whatever reason. Anyway. Back to the new song where we clean this palette off.
Trap house number 10. Honestly, if we ever meet, you don't want the beef. Undefeated, Under Armour, carry heat. Under fleece, Freddy Krueger. In your dreams, vampires don't sleep. Snatch you out your fucking Yeezys. You ain't getting no Z's, just nosebleeds. I'm an old beast, you just obese. Like some old yeast, smelling moldy. Like some goat cheese, dreadhead with the goatee. Pull holes in, put holes in. Check or the side of your neck. Watch as it drip dry. In the death, and I look you in your eyes as a sign of respect. 9 lives like a feline died on the next mate. I suggest make his bed lay tryna make me a million, but you niggas got me living. Now I'm thinking about killing for the thrill, self-medicate, tryna numb the feelings, but the pressure keeps building me. About to reach the ceiling, bitch, get a cream feeling when I back up with my semen. Think I'm talking to myself, I'm really rapping with my demons. Clap you for no reason. I don't need a reason. Keep you bleeding like a hemophiliac. Watch how he react when he do the math. Russian roulette with an automatic, fully loaded mag. Don't stray from the path, straight bullets don't lag. And it's hard to get away when you let your pants sag. You a bitch and a fag, you a snitch and a rat. Tell nigga pass the bat, and I beat you with that. I'ma keep swinging till I hear your bones crack. And begging for mercy only gon' make me laugh. Blood on the beat, blood on the beat, blood on the sand, blood on my feet.
I said, tell Negan to hand me the bat, and I beat you with that. Yo, Negan, let me hold Lucille real quick. I'm about to fuck this motherfucker up. Anybody a Walking Dead fan? Nobody don't get that reference. I told Negan to hand me the bat. Anyway, I thought it was funny. Boozy. What you doing? Got some pretzels for the munchies. And they feeling real crunchy. Niggas out here lunching. Taking bits of brunching. Got some pretzels for the munchie. Yeah, and they feeling real crunchy. I'm gonna have to lift this up some kind of way, but right now, I'm gonna try and play around with some of this pebble. All this pebble stuff. You know what? Next time I'ma just find somewhere else to take pictures at. You know? Cause I don't really wanna do. I don't wanna paint a million and two pebbles. Oh, we backed it out. Okay. Oh, we backed it out. But that boy got so much shit to work on. That boy got a bunch of shit to work on. But the pebbles though, man, I'm procrastinating. I'm not gonna lie. I hate when I do it. But sometimes I just be looking at that shit like, well, should be looking different when you zoom in, man. I don't like it. I gotta stop zooming in on shit so close, man. Make my head hurt when you can see everything like that. Why that picture so crisp and you can see every fucking pebble? Lord have mercy. Oh my God. Okay. Snacks. Procrastinate a little bit longer. How y'all doing? We got new music, as always. I'll be writing up a storm lately. I'm gonna run this back one more time, just because. Or that Jonah wanna play for me? Just because that shit going crazy different in a weird way. I don't know.
Blood on the beat, blood on the beat, blood on the sand, blood on my feet, blood on my hands, got blood on my teeth, blood on the beat, blood on the beat, blood on the beat, blood on the beat, blood on the sand, blood on my feet, blood on my hands, got blood on my teeth, blood on the beat, Honestly, if we ever meet, you don't want the beef. Undefeated, under armor, carry heat. Under fleece, Freddy Krueger. In your dreams, vampires don't sleep. Snatch you out your fucking Yeezys. You ain't getting no Z's, just nosebleeds. I'm an old beast, you just obese. Like some old yeast, smelling moldy. Like some goat cheese, dreadhead with the goatee. Pull holes in, put holes in. Check on the side of your neck. Watch as it drip dry. You die in the death, and I look you in your eyes as a sign of respect. 9 lives like a feline. Died on the next mate. I suggest make his bed, lay him the rest. May be the best. Better bet there's always someone better. So I sever several heads, causing terror. 777, yeah, venom in his dark era. Blood on the beat, blood on the beat, blood on the sand, blood on my feet, blood on my hands, got blood on my teeth, blood on the beat, blood on the beat, blood on the beat, blood on the beat, blood on the sand, blood on my feet, blood on my hands, got blood on my teeth, blood on the beat, blood on the beat. These niggas try to mimic, they ain't trapping how I'm living. Still got a backpack trying to make me a million, but you niggas got me living. Now I'm thinking about killing for the thrill, self-medicate, trying to numb the feelings, but the pressure keeps building. Me about to reach the ceiling, bitch, get a cream feeling when I pack her with my semen. Think I'm talking to myself, I'm really rapping with my demons. Clap you for no reason, I don't need a reason. Keep you bleeding like a hemophiliac. Watch how he react when he do the math. Russian roulette with an automatic, fully loaded mag. Don't stray from the path, straight bullets don't lag. And it's hard to get away when you let your pants sag. You a bitch and a fag, you a snitch and a rat. Tell nigga pass the bat, and I beat you with that. I'ma keep swinging till I hear your bones crack. And begging for mercy only gon' make me laugh. Blood on the beat, blood on the beat, blood on the sand, blood on my feet, blood on my hands, got blood on my teeth, blood on the beat, blood on the beat, blood on the beat, blood on the beat, blood on the sand, blood on my feet, blood on my hands, got blood on my teeth, blood on the beat, blood on the beat.
Oh yeah, so that's my new shit. Just in case y'all was wondering, if I just in case y'all was wondering if I wrote some new shit, I did. That one right there, I'm gonna let you know straight up. That ain't for everybody. That shit might not even be for me. That one right there. It's a little different. That shit right there. I don't know if I have to use the brush. I want a textured look. I'll just do it like I did the first one. Like with the bricks, I brushed it and then I came back with the knife. I was seeing if I can just knife these rocks, but they're so small. I'd rather have like some kind of a little more definition in it in the beginning, and then I'll come back with the knife in some areas and give it like that rough texture. Cause it's pebbles on the ground, rough asphalt, chunky asphalt, whatever you want to call it. But so I do want it to be like super texturized, but I may have to brush this first layer down. Yeah, this is hey, this is what you asked for. This is what you wanted. This is what you asked for. And this is what you wanted. Late nights getting blinded. Daylight, here to come. Daylight, here to come. This is what you wanted. Hey now. Yes, it's okay. Hey, this is what you asked for. This is what you wanted. This is what you asked for. Calm down, it's coming. It'll come in a second. Wait a minute. This is what you asked for. This is what you wanted. And this is what you asked for. And this is what you. No? I don't know. We'll leave it right there. Put a pin in it. We'll come back to that one. Might be something in there. Figure it out, man. This is what you asked for. This is what you wanted. So don't regret when you get what you asked for. 'Cause this is what you wanted. This is what you asked for. Oh my God! Oh Lord, somebody please come do this. I need an apprentice so bad. I'm not about to sit here for 17 more years doing one more fucking painting like this. Jesus Christ, please help me. I'm over this shit already. I did 2 square inches. And it's like, oh, I see where this is going. This is gonna be like the fucking grass. But instead of green, it's gray. Son of a bitch. My next painting, I'm doing some abstract shit. Fuck that. I'm slinging some paint. Get me some fluorescent colors and some glow in the dark shit, and I'll be like, this is how I feel. An expression of my inner monologue. Call it a fucking day. You know? We'll just do that and call it a fucking day, bro. This, doing shit like this right here for the birds, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. Even Picasso ain't do shit like this. You know? Rembrandt, none of that, man, look, man. I ain't trying to take none of the credit away, but I'm just saying. You know? When you look at the Mona Lisa, I mean, it's a okay painting. I I ain't never seen what all the hype was about. I ain't gonna lie. Yo. Never understood all the hype behind that shit. It's an alright painting. That shit ain't really detailed, and the background kind of like blurry. Like, what the fuck you doing, nigga? You was sleepy? You was sleepy when you was painting this shit, man? And how long you worked on that painting? Well, good grief. I'm just not ready. Let me stop myself while I'm ahead. Somebody trying to text me.
Bamboo HR is easy for everyone. How about a head of culture named Kate McSomething with...
It's really quite fascinating, and the timing of this as well, because as you mentioned, this was something signed by President Cyril Ramaphosa just 2 weeks ago. It caused a bit of division depending on who you spoke to, and in particular, we have this government of national unity, some of which say this was just a revision and an update to a law that was back in 1975, but other people are saying this is really going against what this country stands for. So yes, as you mentioned, this is expropriation without
Several things are happening in South Africa.
And investigations pressed Trump's remarks, asserting that the country's Expropriation Act was not an unusual or extreme measure. The ministry addressed hope that Trump's advisors would use the period of investigation to fully understand South Africa's policies, which they described as grounded in the nation's constitutional democracy. In a statement, the Foreign Ministry said, and I quote, "We trust President Trump's advisors will make use of the investigative period to attain a thorough understanding of South Africa's policies within the framework of a constitutional democracy. This approach will promote a well-informed viewpoint that values and recognizes our nation's dedication to democratic ideals and governance." The statement then went on.
Economic freedom fighters have not taken Trump's threats against South Africa's government lightly. President Cyril Ramaphosa signing the expropriation bill into law has angered many, internationally and domestically. Malema has come out in defense of the Expropriation Act, despite the party having certain reservations about it, including that it does not go far enough to address the imbalances of the past.
We want to make it categorically clear to the President of the USA that we are going to expropriate land without compensation and pursue legislative measures to do so, and no threat will stop us. His misinterpretation of the Expropriation Act, which is a mild and cosmetic intervention, is an assessment of a measure that is going to be pursued through the amendment of our Constitution as South Africans, and there is nothing he can do to undermine our independence.
The EFF praised the ANC for pushing back against regressive policies that don't address the challenges facing the black majority. Malema also stated that the EFF was waiting
Alright, I had to set somebody straight about some shit real quick. Alright, so, people think everything is, woe with me, whoa, look at all this crazy shit. And now, I don't know, because I'm one of the odd man out with the Trump situation. Because nobody I know really voted for this motherfucker except me. And now every time something happens, they're like, oh, what about this? What about that? And literally just got one of those kind of text messages in like, what's up with your boy? With South Africa. And I'm like, what do you mean? And so now I just looked up, okay, so he's stopping aid. They've been saying that for a while, stopping aid to certain countries. Who gives a fuck? And everybody knows since Julius Malema been a part of like the president of South Africa, yeah, this motherfucker is taking land back. Or he's attempting to take land back from white farmers with no compensation. Hey, you know what? However you want to view that shit, I look at it like this. I don't fucking live there. Just like I don't live in fucking Ukraine, and I don't live in fucking the Gaza Strip or Israel. I don't live in these places. I got empathy for some of these motherfuckers, and at the same time, I gotta worry about where the fuck I live, where I sleep at, where I buy my groceries, and where my kids go to school at. I ain't got time to be worried about everybody the fuck else. And if we give any country less aid as far as monetary or financial assistance, then that's more money that stays here. If we give less money to South Africa, that's more money that stays in fucking America. So what? Sounds like a good plan to me. Africa, that's where all the black people at. Man, they got that's a big ass continent. They need to organize, come together, and figure that shit out. It's 2025, motherfuckers. They got the internet. 2025, man. Everybody got the internet. Most of the world has the internet. We know how the shit is structured. We know what the game is. Y'all tired of the fucking the Swiss and the Belgians and everybody else taking your resources? Well, do something about it. Don't be asking for it. Man, look, I ain't gonna get in that whole shit, bro. Anyway, I hate that I'm that person now when, like I say, when anybody feels like the president has said something crazy or is doing something crazy, it's like, see? And then I feel like I gotta fucking have a rebuttal to their argument. And it's, do I really need to counter punch that shit every fucking time? So I'm gonna just start letting people slide, man, and not even respond to shit. What about this? Whatever. I can fucking send you counter links and articles or other people talking about this shit in a different way so you can really understand what the fuck is going on. But is that gonna help you? Are you really gonna see things there? I don't know. I doubt it. You know? One of my buddies says, I'm the only Trump supporter they still have on their social media and stuff. I'm like, that's fine. Hope I don't do nothing crazy, so you go ahead and whack me off your shit too. I don't give a damn. That's social media, man. That shit not real life. My social media is 99.9% geared towards me presenting, displaying my art, and getting new commissions and new exhibits, speaking engagements, and everything like that. That's really why I stay on social media. Do it for the art. Y'all motherfuckers just wanna. Yeah. I went to my friend's baby shower, and then we went to McDonald's. Like, y'all gotta post everything? I don't be posting everything when they like that. You know? Why does this seem so hard to me right now? Man. I don't don't even know what kind of conditions we're expecting tomorrow, weather-wise. Cause I don't see like any snow in the forecast. I gotta check it again though. But I already put some salt down even before I came up here. Go ahead and salt my steps and shit just in case we do get some crazy ass freezing rain or some shit like that. Trying to bust my ass. Yo, this is taking way too long. There has to be a different way. Or I could just go faster. Can I just move my hand faster? Does that work? I feel like I'm missing something. This is further in the back. As we get closer, it gets bigger and chunkier. Why is it doing that? Just from perspective wise, so I can use a bigger brush. Right about, it's mostly like this area here. It's gonna be this smaller brush. As soon as I get around here, I can probably switch over something a little bigger. Something a little bigger. Fill in a little bit more of this black. Might just do that section right there. Since we have off tomorrow, I ain't gonna lie. And I'm still not 100%. I mean, I felt good enough to go to work, but as you can hear, I'm still a little bit stuffy. And I already drank all my tea, so I think I'm gonna call it short. Make me some more hot tea and just bundle up and relax a little bit. I did put Battlefield back on the PlayStation yesterday, and I got my ass handed to me so terribly bad. It was just like I don't know. It was rough going playing Battlefield. I think I might get back on Battlefield. I'm getting beat up on there some more. It's definitely a learning curve from Call of Duty. Like I said, I played Battlefield way before I even played Call of Duty. Now it's like that game seems so hard now. Like why? Uh-oh, see that? Damn, let me hurry up. I'm fading fast. Haven't been to the gym in a couple days either. I don't know. Really, like I said, I really wasn't feeling that shit. But I doubt if I go to the gym in the morning, I will try to do some stretches and some push-ups and some curls or something. A couple of lunges. Starting to feel stiff as hell. I was thinking about putting Helldivers 2 back on the game, on the PlayStation, but then Blunt Mover said he was playing No Man's Sky, and then somehow I had another game channel pop up, and it was like, No Man's Sky, 9 years later, and they went through like everything. There's like, yo, this game is so fucking good now. It was like, if you haven't played it, this is like the best time to just hop on and try out No Man's Sky. So I might run that back on the console real quick. Cause I had it day one. I pre-ordered that shit and it was a flop, and everybody know it was a flop. It was like there was barely any content to it at all. And then yeah, you couldn't like meet with your friends and play online, and I don't know. I didn't like it, and I just set it down. And then I picked it back up like years later when they did the VR input for it. So I was like, oh, I can play this shit in VR now. So I picked it up again and played it in VR for a little while. Maybe like a couple hours, and then I put that shit down and still never went back to it. So I've had the game for the whole 9 years, but I've probably only played maybe a total of maybe 10 hours, 15 hours of the game, trying to explore and base build, and I don't know, like this when I had the VR and I got stuck on the mission or something, and I had to find some kind of component for my ship, and it was at this one place, and it kept telling me to go buy it from a merchant. Yo, and I checked every fucking merchant at that goddamn space station, and ain't none of them bitches had whatever thing I was looking for. I got frustrated, and I was like, well, guess I had to turn this shit off or I'm gonna smash this goddamn controller. So I turned the game off. And I haven't played No Man's Sky since. But then, like I say, yesterday, chatting with Blunt Mover, he was seeming to have like such a good time playing that shit. And then, like I say, just a couple hours after that, it just popped up on like random YouTube shit. Like, oh, this is why you should play No Man's Sky. I guess I'll say I don't have to pay for it. I already own it, so. The Witcher 3 is another game that like a lot of people love, but for some reason I never beat that game. And I really tried to get into it, and it's just like, eh. And I have that shit. I might try to finish some of the older games that I've had for years and years, and just never took the time to complete. Alright, how fast can I get this little section done? It's not fast enough, I tell you that. Do we even do an hour yet? We at 48 minutes. We might not even do an hour. Well, technically, because the stream kept stopping. Because we was in here for 22 minutes with the first stream. So I have done an hour. That's all I be looking for, man. Tomorrow morning, I say we got tomorrow off. I'll be here. I'll put some hard hours in the morning. Damn, I left my coffee cup at work. I have to drink out a regular coffee cup. That shit sound weird, man. Anyway, you gotta make do sometimes, man. You ain't always gonna have your coffee cup, but don't let that shit hold you back. Don't let that shit hold you back from being great. We're gonna get up early in the morning, do some push-ups or something. We're gonna come in here. I'll probably try to think what I can have for breakfast. Damn, you know what? I should have stopped by the store. Seen this little recipe thing. I'll try it next time. Alright, just like the grass and the leaves, I'm gonna have to come back. I'm gonna have to come back and touch every one of these spots again. Every one of these spots, I'm gonna have to touch that shit again, yo. This shit be wild sometimes. The layering process, you gotta go layer by layer. Man, shit, no. But in the end, that shit be showing out, though. I ain't gonna lie. That shit be showing out like a motherfucker. And people like, ooh. I'm like, yeah. Ate all them pretzels, that shit wasn't enough. This computer just turned off? Oh, I swear. That shit just shut the fuck off this man. I guess that was my that's my sign right there. Screen just went The screen was like, yeah, we not about to be in here much longer. Okay, Mr. Laptop, you just turn off when you feel like turning off. I got you.
Blood on the beat, blood on the beat, blood on the sand, blood on my feet, blood on my hands, got blood on my teeth, blood on the beat, blood on the beat, blood on the beat, blood on the beat, blood on the sand, blood on my feet, blood on my hands, got blood on my teeth, blood on the beat, blood on the beat. Honestly, if we ever meet, you don't want the beef. Undefeated, under armor, carry heat. Under fleece, Freddy Krueger. In your dreams, vampires don't sleep. Snatch you out your fucking Yeezys. You ain't getting no Z's, just nosebleeds. I'm an old beast, you just obese. Like some old yeast, smelling moldy. Like some goat cheese, dread head with the goatee. Pull holes in, put holes in. Check on the side of your neck. Watch as it drip dry. You die in the death, and I look you in your eyes as a sign of respect. 9 lives like a feline, died on the next mate. I suggest make his bed, lay him to rest, may be the best. Better bet there's always someone better. So I sever several heads, causing terror. 777, yeah, venom in his dark era. Blood on your beat, blood on the beat, blood on the sand, blood on my feet, blood on my hands, got blood on my teeth, blood on the beat, blood on the beat, blood on the beat, blood on the beat, blood on the sand, blood on my feet, blood on my hands.
Damn. All right. Like I said, guys, we'll. All right. We'll be back in here tomorrow morning. I hope y'all have a good evening, and I'll catch y'all in the next stream. Peace.